Will the Sony FX3 have 8K video and oversample DCI 4K? Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Oh, and what kind of camera is Alice? A half smartphone and half mirrorless hybrid camera monster? Is it a breakthrough? This and more after the intro. Hi, I'm Simon. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. Subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one, so you don't miss any news, rumors, gear reviews, or tutorials. And to make things just a little bit more exciting, I'm giving away a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to one lucky viewer. Details are in the description down below, or you can watch this video here, but please look at the terms and conditions for that video, as I've got more details there. And now, for the news. I'll get to the Sony and Canon announcements shortly, but first, I've got something a little bit more interesting. Do you remember that Alice Micro Four Thirds camera from last year? It's from a British startup that had a vision of developing a Micro Four Thirds camera that harnesses the computational power of a smartphone as its secret sauce. Oh, and that smartphone reference? Well, it's actually an essential component. Now, does this camera deliver exceptional results? Well, no one really knows yet because no one's got it in their hands. It doesn't exist as a purchasable product. Now, last year, I said that the company's website was light on information. The paint and finish looked good, but it felt more like a movie set that was rushed up, and I couldn't get behind the curtain. I tried reaching out to them to get more information, but still to this date, I haven't gotten a response. They were trying to drum up interest for a product that didn't yet exist, an idea. Everything seemed like it was rushed together. Now, Alice is available for pre-order on Indiegogo. Oh, and when I said it harnesses the computational power of a smartphone with a Micro Four Thirds sensor, it literally uses a smartphone coupled together, melded together as one. And yes, you can disconnect them quite easily. I've seen nothing like this on the market, at least nothing until now. With a Micro Four Thirds sensor at its heart, Alice has dual native ISO and a quad Bayer filter, so it should perform well in low light. It also has high dynamic range and exceptional low noise. It has a dedicated AI chip. It will run the company's patent-pending end-to-end deep learning pipeline on device for innovative computational photography features to automate scene capture and enhance image processing. Whew, that's certainly a mouthful. Now, I was very interested in Alice when I first heard of it, and I'm still interested, but that last quote kind of sounded like marketing technobabble to me and doesn't really build any confidence. At least they provided an easy-to-remember name for us humans. Now, they did provide a video where they take time to explain their vision and how Alice's computational power makes publishing content to the world much easier than traditional cameras. Alice is built around a simple idea, taking the incredible light-gathering power of a mirrorless camera and merging it with the incredible computational power of modern-day smartphones to deliver incredible shots and video. Alice uses a 10.7 megapixel Micro Four Thirds sensor with a quad Bayer filter to maximize that low-light performance. Oh, and that statement that the company made about end-to-end deep learning? Well, it's based on Google's Edge TPU chip. I'm definitely interested. I'd love to get my hands on this camera, but I'd rather wait until the product becomes available for purchase. Now, perhaps I'm just too old, and I am. But crowdfunding isn't something I've ever tried, and it seems a little bit too risky for me. I wish them all the luck in the world, and I hope to see the camera in the near future. If they can deliver on their promises, it could be another huge win for the smartphone. But what do you think? Does Alice interest you more than it did last year? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're thinking of investing, do some due diligence. Crowdfunding programs like this can be risky. And more importantly, not all of them pan out. Sony registered the camera code ILME-FX3 at Korean Communications Commission and the FCC. Sony Alpha Rumors believes that this is the FX3. They didn't provide any specifications, price, or expected date. Subscribe and choose all notifications and you'll know when I know. Now, this should be a lower end model, lower than the FX6. I think it'll compete somewhere against the C50 when it comes out. And I'd expect the price to be around $3,000, $3,200. Now, Sony Alpha Rumors says that one wild source, and they did say it was a wild source, expects the FX3 to be an 8K camera with oversampled DCI 4K. I think we can definitely discount that idea. Either it's not the FX3 and the name is wrong, or Sony's doing something really crazy. They just released the FX3, so it doesn't make any sense for them to release a much higher spec camera for less. What do you think? Let's start a discussion in the comment section down below. And our last item of today, Canon just updated their speedlight transmitter with a new ST-E3 RT Mark II. Boy, that name really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Seriously, why can't they come up with better names like Alice that are far more memorable? anyhow, let's get back to the news. Are you interested in this? If so, you can pre-order it in the US through B&H and other camera store links. Please use my affiliate links below to help support this channel. And what about the new Speedlight? Well, I expect the new Speedlight to be announced in time for CP Plus Photo and Video Trade Show in Japan online coming up in the next couple of weeks. And now, let's go behind the scenes. When I was putting together the script, one of the things that kind of stuck in my head is when I was asking for you guys to consider supporting my affiliate links, is the same thing I thought when I watched other channels. I thought, you know what, you've got over 1 million subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. This is just a money grab. How is this helping support the channel? But, you know, now that I actually have a channel, I'm the owner, editorial director of The Ordinary Filmmaker, I'm just staggered about the amount of investing. And I don't even have other people that I'll hire to help me. When the Village Mayor comes on, that's because he gives up his own time, and we have a lot of fun doing it. It's still pretty much a hobby to both me and him. But in terms of purchasing gear, I probably spent almost as much money that I brought in back out on gear. And I do have a bit of a buffer right now, but I'm looking at getting the Sony a7S III. So it's really tough sometimes because there's so much stuff that you want to get out there. And without having 100,000 subscribers, I just can't go out. I can't approach companies, Canon, Sony, Panasonic. They're not going to say, oh, Simon, here's a camera to test. Have fun with it. I'm just not big enough for that yet. So the only way to get these camera bodies is to buy them myself. So if you are looking at buying gear, feel free to use my affiliate links. I only have them for B&H and Amazon right now, but I get 2%, pretty much 2% from each purchase. And the good news is you don't pay any extra on any purchase price, which is really good. First, when I heard about this, I thought, oh, if I'm taking money away from people, that's not good. I don't want that. But if you are looking at getting something through B&H or Amazon, then it doesn't cost anything. And the links down below, you don't need a specific link to a product. Once you click on one of those links, you can search for anything, and whatever you buy within that, I think it's 24 hours, then I get credited towards that. And so it helps the channel. It really does make a difference. I think about 10 to 15% of my income does actually come from the affiliate link. So it does make a big difference. And I bought some stuff at Christmas. It helped me buy the tripod. And I'm hoping to get the Ninja 5 very soon. So I just wanted to talk about that. I do understand, look, and if you don't want to do it, don't feel pressured that you have to do it. It's just something there that does help. But if you've got an account with Adorama or anybody else, continue using them. I don't want you to feel any pressure at all. I want you to come to this channel and watch it. You shouldn't have to feel pressure to subscribe, like and dislike, or comment. Just enjoy. That's really all I want. And, you know, participate in the community, because that's something that I'm trying to build up to help everybody get answers and find a place to discuss all things camera. One last thing to update before I close off today. I just got an update from Canon last night and my R5. So they require 2 parts to repair it. One of them they've already got in stock. The other, unfortunately, is not available in Canada, the United States either. It's being ordered from Japan. So I'm being told probably early next week I'll get it back, maybe midweek. So it's getting a little frustrating. You realize how much you appreciate your gear when you don't have it. My wife's birthday's coming up tomorrow. Then it's Chinese New Year, and since she's Chinese, we'll celebrate that. So I'm missing a couple events. Now, thankfully, I do have the EOS R, and that really does help. The quality's good enough that I'm quite happy with it, and I'll be able to shoot and capture those family events. But oh, I really do want my R5 back. I'm kind of missing it, but that's it for now. I don't want to I don't want to burden you with all this information and just waste your day away. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, because you have a chance of winning 2 Angelbird 128GB AV Pro MK2 UHS-2 SD cards, and also a dual UHS-2 SD card reader. Or you could also win a Ulanzi LED light package with accent lights, underwater lights, and various flat panel lights that you can use to light up your subject or start your own YouTube channel. And I'll be awarding these 2 prizes to 2 lucky viewers once the channel reaches 30,000 subscribers. And then for every 10,000 or so subscribers after that, I'll offer up new different prize bundles until we get to 100,000 subscribers. At which point, I'll be awarding a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to 1 lucky viewer. And on that bombshell, I really do appreciate you tuning in, watching the whole video. Thanks so much. We'll see you again soon.